Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to JFD Brokers, Traders Espresso with me, Darius Lumchauskas. Today's the 6th of March 2018. We're going to have a quick look at the markets, a few currency pairs, just to see what to expect from them today. Before we continue, please have a read through our risk disclaimer. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. So I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest. Yep. Also, before we continue, just to remind you of our website here, jfdbrokers.com, where if you go and click here on the JFD group link, and you can click on the JFD research, where you can find different analysis that we do on a daily basis, different trading shoutouts, or just separate technical analysis on the pairs, and they're all free here. So, and also they're in different languages as well. So I hope you can find this useful. So yeah, please visit us on this page. Okay, so let's jump into the charts. So the first one that I really wanted to have a look at is the Aussie dollar. So this is a 4-hour chart, by the way. Let's just maybe put a daily in the beginning first. So we can see that the Aussie dollar has been on this downtrend, little downtrend, since the 29th of January, and it's forming at the moment. It seems that it's forming like a falling wedge formation. So we should keep an eye on this one carefully, because we are potentially getting closer to this area here, and yeah, later on we could see a potential pop either to the upside or maybe a break to the downside. So at the moment it is stuck in this area here, and we've mentioned this area in the past because this has been a key level to watch out for, the 0.77 area. Now it has acted as a good support level in the past, and we can see that here, and that was actually in the beginning of February. So now it's just over the past few days, we're seeing this undecisive move from the Aussie dollar, and it's trying to break it, close below it, but then it's getting pushed back up. And similar story is happening today, but probably we might finally see maybe some sort of move, maybe to one of the sides. So of course the most important is to watch this 0.77600 area and keep an eye on it, because if we'll start seeing moves below it, then this could push the price lower. We are still targeting, let me just highlight these areas. We are still targeting this area here, approximately here, and this area here. So we are looking for breaks of these areas, and if we do get something like that, then if it breaks here on the upside, then it might push it higher towards the 0.79560 area, but probably that's a bit maybe too high for now. The first level to watch out for could be this high here. Acted as a good level, so that's 0.78950, so approximately 0.79 area. If we get a break above this downward moving trend line here, then we will consider this area, the 0.78950. At the moment, if let's say just judging by today, we're seeing that now we're seeing this 4-hour candle forming in the bearish zone. The 0.77600 is acting as a strong support level, so a break below this could push the price even lower a little bit maybe, but if we'll get a nice bounce from it, then this could be seen as a potential move back here, back towards the 0.77900 area, and if that doesn't hold, then definitely this is pushing higher. Like I said, at the moment it's too early to say. We need some sort of confirmation, either a break below the 0.77600 or a break above the 0.77900 area. So keep an eye on this one, guys. This will be an interesting one to watch. Let's have a look at the euro dollar. Euro dollar. Now yesterday we were mentioning, this is a 4-hour chart, by the way, guys. So yesterday we mentioned this area here at 123,500, approximately that, and we can see that it acted as a good resistance level again. Now of course, for us to consider longer positions, long positions, then we would need a break above this area, and then we could jump in for the time being. But at the moment, just seeing what it's doing right now, it's quite difficult to say. We might maybe push lower a little bit, maybe towards these EMAs here, maybe even towards the 200 EMA here at around 122,800 area. But well, like I said, keep an eye on this area for now. At 123,500, we might get a surprise pop. Even, let's say, looking at our oscillators here, the MACD is trading above, is currently above 0, and the RSI is also heading north. So yeah, like I said, well, this one, it is interesting. Keep an eye on this, the 123,500 area. Let's have a look at the pound. Now the pound, yesterday, let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. Now yesterday we were talking about this one, and it is being slightly annoying right now. So yesterday it was trading, when we were covering it, it was trading around this area here at around 138,200. We said that this line here, this trend line here that started in November, was acting as a good resistance level at the moment. But if we will get above it, if we'll break and close back inside this triangle, then the downside could be off the table. So at the moment it's retracing back towards this trend line. We'll just have to see what it's gonna do. If it's gonna start breaking it back below it, then this maybe could push lower. The first level to watch out for would be the 137,650 area, but that's only, like I said, if we'll get a move below this trend line. If this is gonna hold, then watch out for higher levels. If we'll start seeing a break above the 138,600 area, like I said, be careful, because this could push higher. And yeah, the level to watch out for longer term then would be the 140, the psychological 140 level, which could be a good breaking point here if this pair wants to go higher in the long run. So like I said, we are at an interesting spot here. Be very careful, because like I said, any moves lower below this could push the price lower, and if we get, like I said, if we get a break of 137,600, then it could continue falling. But at the moment, it's because it got back into this triangle formation that we had running in the past. Watch out for, like I said, watch out for higher moves. Let's have a look at the CAD now. Okay, CAD is in its explosive move over the past couple of days. It is exploding to the upside. We can see that the only thing that's stopping it for now is this little channel here. This is a 4-hour chart, by the way. So yesterday we did touch the psychological 130 area, just touched it and reversed straight away from it, and moved back lower towards the 129,600 area. So now today we're seeing this 4-hour candle now turning bullish again. If we get a break above the 130 level, then we could consider slightly higher levels, maybe towards the 130,500 shown here. but before we can, like I said, consider this level, we need to break above the 130 level. On the downside, if this starts to get back towards the 129,600 area, so this area here, if we get a break below this, then the price could push it towards the 129,150. Now 129,150 yesterday acted as a level which it kind of broke. It was acting as a strong resistance at the beginning, but then it managed to just break this level strongly and move much higher. So again, like I said, it proved that the 129,150 area is a good level to watch out for, especially if we get a break below the 129,600. Let's have a look at the one of the commodities actually quickly. So gold, I wanted to have a look at gold. Now gold is actually looking at the daily chart here. We can see that it's still on this upwards moving trend line that started in December 2016, so we're still going up. Of course, there is a shorter term trend line here, downwards moving trend line, that started on the 25th of January this year. And of course we had this, let's just put the 4-hour chart here, and we had this trend line, a steeper downtrend here running from the 16th of February. Now even though we can see that we did break it to the upside here, but then kind of met its resistance at 200 EMA here on the 4-hour chart, the price moved lower, and now we're just balancing around this trend line, and we still need some sort of confirmation for this. If we get a move below this area here, which is the, let me just highlight that for you guys. Up, there we go. So if we get a move below this area at 1315, if we get a break below this, then the price could push lower. Now the target here, the next target would be the 13, let's just move it a little bit lower here, the 1302, and actually the 1300, the psychological 1300 that we're still on a watch out for. It would be great maybe for this commodity to touch the 1300 again, but then again, that's probably my own little preference. We'll see what it does, but like I said, if we get a break below the 1315, then this price could push a little bit lower. On the upside, of course, if we get a break above the let me just highlight that, there we go, above the 1327, and then if we get a break above this, then this could push higher towards the 1336. 1336 acted as a good level of resistance in the past as well. We can see these areas here. So if we, like I said, if we get a break above the 1327, the next one to watch out is the 1336, and if that doesn't hold, then let me just quickly highlight that for you guys as well. So if that doesn't hold, well, guess what? It's opening the path towards the previous highs here at around 1350 and 1360. And of course, we've got this trend line here, this slightly downward sloping trend line here that could be touched and tested. But that's, again, like I said, that's only if we're going to get a break above the 1327 and then later on the 1336. Okay guys, we're running out of time. I hope you have a good European session. I hope this day is gonna be in your favor, and yeah, keep an eye on the price action, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.